Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, I am working on a story time for you guys, just sharing a little background story about my pregnancy, Noah's diagnosis. So that is coming soon. But you guys also asked for a Q&A, but I need some questions. So if you guys can leave those questions below, I'll be happy to answer in my next video. So stay tuned. Bye, Booskies.
No.
Cute.
Lord knows I've been through hell to put it on. So all you crab niggas in the barrel come move along. Y'all looking for reports, man. I'm looking for summer homes to each his own. And this is why you always gonna need.
So I just got my delivery from Warby Parker, and this was just a free sample. I didn't have to pay for it, but there are glasses in here that I'm gonna try on, and if I like them, then I'll choose which pairs I like. But we'll see what's in here. Yeah, but I gotta send them back, I think in like 5 or 7 days, something like that. Number one, and I think I pretty much got like the same type of style, just different colors, but I really wanted to go for clear this time, so let's just see how they look. Okay, so these are the 5 pairs. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this clip actually had to get muted because there's something wrong with my recorder on my phone, so I had to mute this entire clip. But right now I am just combing through my hair, and I wanted to show you guys a product. It's actually called Rizzo's Curl Defining Cream. It's made with aloe, coconut oil, and shea. There's no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. And I'm telling you, like, for all my curly girls, this is really good. Now, I'm not trying to make this into a hair routine type of video or anything like that. I just wanted to share with you guys because this product is really, really good for my hair. It keeps it moisturized without making it crunchy or flaky. And that's really what I need need because my hair is so dry, it gets so frizzy, but this product really holds it down. If you guys are interested, I'll definitely leave a link below. I got it off of Amazon. I forgot how much I paid, but if you guys click the link below, you'll see. But yeah, this was a great investment, and I probably won't need any other product. Hold off. I actually went to Target just to get myself this mug. I kept seeing this in a couple YouTubers videos and I was like, I gotta have that mug. But this, I think I spent like $3 on, and this one I spent like $5 or $6 on, so $6 on this one. On to the next set of items that I purchased. These two books. Now, I actually follow this guy on Instagram, so I was contemplating on buying the book, but as I was standing there and I was reading, I was like, oh, this stuff is really good, and I'm into poetry, so I was like, you know, why not? And also, I like to have hard copies of things, so I'm not really into the whole Kindle or digital reading type of stuff. I like to just have the book in hand and read. Ooh, little itch. But yeah, if you guys have these books, definitely leave a comment. Let me know if you like them or not. So now on to the next item. Now, I definitely have a problem staying hydrated in clinical. I always have like a headache, and it's because I'm not drinking enough water. But when I saw this, I was like, I gotta have this, and it's gray. I like the little covering. It's very durable. I'm not saying like I would throw it around because it is still technically glass, but this covering does help. I could just set this in my bag without it, you know, breaking or bumping into anything else. But I did spend $5 on this, and I think it's worth it. It's really cute, and I like to have my water in glass. I feel like it tastes better. So yeah, definitely. So here's another product that I got from Target, and this is from the Raw Sugar brand, the Simply Body Wash, and the scent is lemon sugar. It smells so good. I haven't tried it out yet, but I heard great things about this brand. I also bought the Healing Power hair mask, and this one is in avocado, banana oil, coconut milk, and agave. There are no sulfates, no parabens, no silicones. It's color safe, which is really important since my hair is colored, and I can't wait to try it. So here's an overview of my care plan, and it's a basic care plan. I just usually type mine up because I want it to be neat and legible for my instructor to read. And just keep in mind, while you're in nursing school, these care plans are going to take a little bit of time and research because you have to look things up, especially if you're not familiar with the diagnosis and the interventions and medications that are involved with your patient. But this is really going to help you critically think as a nurse. So I'm going to show you guys how I set this up and pretty much go over everything, each column, and break everything down for you. If you guys are struggling with your care plans and you need some resources, I'll definitely leave some links below, so just look in my description box. Alright, so before I get into my care plan, I just want to stress to you guys, while you are doing these, you want to keep in mind you need to individualize your care plan to your patient's specific needs. So while I have a patient that is at risk for falls, I need to think of a corresponding plan that is related to altered and impaired physical mobility. Alright, so I'm going to start everything off with my data. So this is a scenario right here. This usually isn't on my care plan, but just for the sake of this video, it's here. But I have a patient here. They're in their mid to late 50s. They've been diagnosed with atrial fibrillation, irregular heartbeat. They also have hypertension, which I highlighted here, and I'll explain why later. They also have anxiety, and they also have moderately impaired mobility, so they are in need of assistance. Now here we have objective data, and this is what we as nurses are seeing or observing. So this includes vital information. So we're doing a complete assessment. We're taking their temperature, their oxygen, their pulse rate, their blood pressure. We're including all of this and any signs or symptoms that we are seeing that can give us a clue as to what is going on with the patient. Alright, so the second column is goals and outcomes for your patient. So this is anything time specific, measurable, and reasonable for your patient to achieve in a short period of time and in a long-term period of time. So here I have the patient will be free from any fall-related injuries within a 6-hour period, pretty much the shift that I am working in clinical that day. And long-term, the patient will be able to demonstrate behavior and lifestyle changes and be able to implement 3 teach-back strategies to prevent falls. Now, for nursing interventions, these are steps that you're going to take as a nurse to make sure that your patient achieves the goals and outcomes that you have implemented here. Now, for my first intervention, I'm pretty much assessing the whole history of my patient. And also, I want to be able to teach this patient the importance of safety and fall prevention, especially if they're on antihypertensive drugs. I want to explain to them the side effects like dizziness and diarrhea, and they may feel tired. Explain to them when they should be taking these meds. Pretty much give them a rundown, because it's always good to have patient teaching as an intervention, because every patient, when you're in a hospital or you're just under care, you're at risk for falls. My third intervention, I will check with the resident more frequently, inquiring about their needs, making sure that their bed is low. Rational column, this is pretty much common sense. You're providing the reasons why you're implementing these interventions, and you're also going to provide references. I didn't provide any references here, but you guys are going to look those up. Lastly, I have a column here for implementation and outcome evaluation. So as a nurse, did I apply those interventions that I just went over, and how was the outcome for each intervention? So for here, number 1, I assessed the patient for factors known to increase fall risk. So the patient's history, they did have a fall recently. Now for my second intervention, I did implement communication and I provided patient teaching. And my third intervention, I did observe the patient frequently. And going back to subjective data before I finish that, the patient did ask for the bed remote repeatedly, and I kept that remote out of the patient's hand. It wasn't mean to them. I just explained to them, we have this implemented just because we want to prevent you from falling out of bed. You just want to make sure that you let them know that, look, this is for your safety. We have to keep it out of your hand. So you just want to encourage them to use the call bell instead. And lastly, the outcome. And this can actually go both ways. Your patient may meet the goals that you have implemented, or they may not meet the goals. And in that case, you just have to critically rethink your interventions, even your diagnosis. So you kind of want to take a step back and see where you went wrong, or an intervention that you couldn't apply to the patient. Or you may want to reanalyze your goals. Maybe they're not reasonable for your patient. So this is the overview, and I hope you guys kind of get the idea. I'll leave links below for other resources regarding care plans, but this is pretty much it.